Righty. Okay. Of course. OBS wants me to log back in, so I kind of like see some. I'll do that after this part. Oh, I did not do this. Hey everybody, what's going on? It's time for our Saturday chat now on Sunday. Just today. If you haven't seen humans on camera before, I am Sam, my wife Amanda, and I are your fosters. We've been fostering for 6 years, fostered over 170 cats and kittens, specializing in kittens under 8 weeks old. Like the Kaya kittens in here. Yeah. What's going on over there? Our current goals are really just to get food for these cats, because they've mostly, I think they've pretty much weaned off mom. The intro had no sound. Okay. Oh, that makes sense, because it's playing through OBS and not Restream. Now I have to rethink that whole thing. Okay, we do these chats 3 times a week. Mondays at noon, Wednesdays at 9 p.m., and Saturday mornings normally at 9:30 p.m. This week is a bit different because of a lot of things. We do these chats to give updates on the cats and kittens, as well as give you an opportunity to ask us any questions you may have about them, what we do as fosters, cat care in general, anything like that. So please feel free to ask questions. And if you're out there in the chat, drop a hi or some emotes so we know you're listening, but feel free to lurk. And if you have fur pals of your own and are based in the U.S., grab some free cat treats with that link that's in the chat right now. I need to log into Twitch so I can see the chat. I mean, I got the big monitor on, so I really don't need to, but I do. Stop, Sparrow. Amanda! Perfect timing, because now I need to futz with stuff.
Welcome
you are obnoxious.
to our show. I am here.
Ooh, emotes.
Your hostess with the mostest.
No, I think that's trademarked.
Is anybody here?
Yeah, we got CG, we got Insomnia, we got, they're all crazy.
There's
Hey!
poop and litter everywhere.
You. Don't mess with
You. CG, Insomnia, hello.
And Janine.
Janine, hello.
Okay. I just need to...
And, oh my god, not Vera. Vera.
Oh.
OMG, not Vera.
Hello.
You no longer have a Twitch account. You have been hacked.
No.
Hi, Mommy. You're very noisy today.
Yeah. Oh, because I tried to do...
Meow.
I think I did my Gmail login.
Pity me. I think I have... What does that say behind your mug? I can't read it.
Sciatica.
Ugh.
Me too.
That sucks.
Vera is my cat. I am not her. Okay.
Vera is your cat. That's a cute name for a kitty. You want a few more? We got cats.
Hey, come on down to
Cats,
Crazy
we
Cat
want
Emporium. We got cats. You want cats? We got them. You want 4 legs? We got 4 legs.
You want tails? We got tails. You want pointy ears? Pointy teeth? Sharp claws? We got them all. 2 for the price of 1. Woo! That was a funny joke. Hi. Do you want some coffee? Which kitty are you? Balls or no balls? Mommy is noisy. She's hiding from the babies up there.
Alright.
Ay, ay, ay. I can probably turn this off.
I'll figure that out later,
I need
I
to
suppose.
clean in here a little bit.
Yeah.
Do some sweeping and some
So let's see.
mopping.
Cat updates. So we did on Tuesday, right? That was Tuesday?
What?
Remember?
Well, first let's start out with Whitaker and Renee went to their new home on Monday, right?
That's right, yeah.
It was Monday. So on Monday, Whitaker and Renee were adopted. Finally went to their new home. They were feeling good and eating well, and I got an update yesterday with a bunch of pictures and videos. They're doing great. She loves them. She said it took Monet a little while to kind of loosen up and like get to know the lay of the land and all of that. Luckily, she lives in like a 1-bedroom condo, so it's not like, you know, a huge house she needs to learn or anything like that. And she said that Whitaker was kind of a monster and had already bit her several times and destroyed her bed sheets and whatever. But she said that she loves them both equally and she loves Whitaker anyway, and she's just being a crazy kitten or possibly a vampire bat. And, you know, she figures she'll grow out of it eventually. So she was very understanding and sweet about Whitaker's monsterness, and she did say that Whitaker was like super affectionate and very sweet, which she is. She's very cuddly, very purry. She loves to like make biscuits and purr and all of that. So that was a nice update. I was just happy to hear that they were doing well and getting all the pictures and everything. And then on Wednesday, Eeatsa went to her spay appointment, and I was promptly notified about 2 hours later that she would not be getting spayed because they said she was too full of milk, and they were concerned about her developing mastitis, which frustrated me to no end.
Janine, I get it. You can stop doing things, Janine.
And she, like, I don't know. I feel like I've had so many nursing moms get spayed.
Yeah.
Like when Janice, because they always contacted Janice.
Right.
Don't ask me why. And then Janice contacted me, right? And then Janice asked me how old are her babies, and I'm like, they're 8 weeks old. You know, they don't need to be nursing. They're fully weaned. So, I don't know. I'm like, I've had moms who had babies that were 1 week old get spayed. I've had moms with 4-week-old babies get spayed. Like, they trap, you know, TNR moms with brand new babies all the time, and they always spay them. So it's like, it was just stupid. And I'm like, I've had so many moms, and I have had moms develop mastitis, and I know what to look for, and I know how to treat it, and you know, I don't know, it just was annoying. But then I realized that probably could have been avoided if I had put her in the tent with the kittens about an hour before she went to the vet so she could have nursed, because I realized later on in the day that they had been in the tent at night and she was in the room with us, and then I just took her to the vet. And so it had been, by the time they did their examination on her, their like pre-surgery exam, she hadn't nursed in like 9 or 10 hours. So she was probably very full. Whereas if I had let her nurse them just before taking her, she would have been like empty or close to empty. Wouldn't have been as big of a deal probably. So that was a bummer and unfortunate and frustrating. So we managed to, Janice's suggestion was take her somewhere else. So she has an appointment for next Saturday at Fix Nation, and Fix Nation does a lot of, they primarily do TNR, feral trapped cats. So I think they get a lot of that, you know, nursing mom situations or postpartum situations, and I think they just don't have to do it because these cats get trapped, and it's like they have to release them, and they're not going to be able to trap them again. So anyway, so I feel like Fix Nation is not going to be an issue, and I will just make sure to remember to have her nursed before she goes. So that appointment is going to be on November 4th. That's a week from yesterday, next Saturday. And the other really good news, well, not other because that wasn't good news, but, oh, wait, no, I have to go in order. So then the following day, that was actually not Wednesday, that was Thursday. Thursday was the day she was supposed to be spayed. Did not get spayed. But the following day, on Friday, 2 hawks and sparrow both got neutered. They had, like the night before, I was told that they had another cancellation for that day. So I got to bring 2 kittens instead of just 1. So that was great. So both Two Hawks and Sparrow got neutered, no issues. They've been doing well. And so that means we have 5 cats left. We have 1 more boy, Wing Feather, and all 4 girls. 2 of them were scheduled for the 9th, and 2 of them not until, or 3 of them not until the 17th. Or no, wait, it was 3 on the 9th, 2 on the 17th. Anyway, it doesn't matter because yesterday I just found out that she had 5 cancellations, 5 openings for November 2nd. So now all 5 of those remaining kittens will be getting spayed and neutered on the 2nd, which is way better than the 17th. So hooray! Yeah, it's making progress for sure. And it's better because then we only have to make 1 more trip and not 2 more trips.
Yeah.
And everybody, basically by this time next weekend, everybody will be done. Everybody will be spayed and neutered, including Eeatsa. So that's great. So we can move on with the, finding them homes part faster, which is wonderful because this litter has gotten really big really quickly because they're nursing so much and they're eating dry food and wet food. They're all like 2.5 pounds, with the exception of a couple of the girls. The boys are well over 2.5 pounds, and they literally just turned 8 weeks old on Thursday. Yeah, both boys who got neutered on Friday, they were 8 weeks old in 1 day, and they were both over 2.5 pounds, which is like crazy for a cat that age. These cats are huge. They're huge, and they're like so full of energy.
It's a lot.
I feel like they all have ADHD. Like they're just like,
Especially
each of these kittens have the energy of like 2 kittens. Maybe
Yes.
I just forgot how energetic kittens are, but holy moly.
Yeah.
They are like, just bounce off the walls, insanity, all the time. I mean, honestly, it's been a really long time since we've had to use that baby gate. I don't think we've used that baby gate much at all in the last year or so.
Right.
And this litter is just nuts. Did you give them any dry food after they had their wet food?
I'm trying to do computer problems.
Yeah, I should probably change that.
Get
water.
down. You're not going in the food.
Eeatsa. No.
Fine, that's all.
So anyway, that's the scoop on these guys. That's the scoop for Monet and Whitaker. All is well. Is the main reason for canceling not making weight? Yes, but also sick. Some cats get sick. Like I think one of the cats that had a cancellation yesterday, it was because they started getting sick. So like if they start getting diarrhea or vomiting, or they get like the sniffles, or yeah, just not making weight, because people have to make the appointments so far in advance, and then they just like, maybe they have a little weight stall, you know, because you can kind of project like they've been gaining this much every day, so based on that they'll probably make weight by this time and then like schedule it for the week following that. But like sometimes they're weight stalls, you know, sometimes things happen. They get a little stomach upset or whatever. So yeah, that's usually why I cancel appointments, would be because they don't make weight, or if they just get really sick. If they like whoever the cat was that got sick, the woman said that they had started on a moxie, and so like if they're on a medication, they probably shouldn't be getting spayed and neutered. I've probably done it once or twice with a cat who was like maybe just at the very end of their round of, you know, if I've had a cat that was like on a moxie or something like that, and it was maybe like they only had 1 or 2 days left, and they've already been on it for a week, then, you know, I would probably go ahead. But if it's like the beginning of an illness and they're still having symptoms and stuff, then no. Especially if they're like vomiting and stuff like that. Or if they have something that was like potentially contagious. One of those cats needs to move over there.
this bald spot.
Yeah, I noticed that. I think it's
thought
from.
it was originally from when she got the flea meds.
I think it is.
But that's so long ago.
It was last weekend. It was a week ago today. And I'm pretty sure that's where it's from. Because that's when it showed up.
Okay. What else?
I don't know. Those are all my updates. Those are all the things. I did all the things. As we said
See you
before,
later.
probably not getting any new fosters after these guys are adopted. We will take a break until after the new year. You know, holidays, spend time with the family, give the house a nice deep clean reset, give our cats a break. Our own personal cats are having a hard time lately.
Yeah.
It's gotten progressively worse, I feel like.
Yes.
Because Bear is now bullying the girls as well as Moose. All the girls are on edge, or Aria's on edge constantly. It's just, they're just not happy. Aria used to spend so much time in Betty's room, and she doesn't anymore.
Right, because Betty used to get all yelling at her.
I wish she would just go back in there again. Anyways, we had a crazy busy day yesterday. I'm sorry that we weren't able to do chat. It was nuts, but I am enjoying just being able to relax today and have a day off. Oh, I just remembered Laura's not working tomorrow. So I wish I was taking the day off tomorrow. I'm jealous of it.
Oh, so we have an extreme wind warning today.
Oh yeah.
Which probably won't amount to anything, but there is a chance that it'll knock the internet out. So if we go down, you know the drill. We'll be back as soon as possible, but that's probably what happened.
Yeah, it's super windy outside right now, and that's going to continue until tomorrow.
10 p.m. tomorrow.
Are you speaking right now? No, you are a swan. I need to remark her ear, I think, because she's going to speak this.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's not going to stay. Get you up. Let's get some nail polish.
Janine says I was... Okay, she's leaving. I'll read that when Amanda comes back since it's Amanda-centric. And I guess I can address the tech issues. Yes, your account is one of the ones where I can now see 3 accounts for. So the good side of that is there is an account that has all the previous information on it. It is just a manual process to take all that stuff over, and there's no guarantee that it doesn't happen again. So I'm kind of waiting until I hear something from the devs of the chatbot. I don't know. I wish reply had paused for that. Okay. So Janine had said, wish replay had paused. Okay. I was watching the plays. Maybe a good time for Amanda to give us those promised commentary sessions would be during her month off. Maybe.
Oh yeah, especially if we're going to do like chats
Yeah.
still, and we don't really have
Cats.
to update on or talk
Sure.
about. We could do that for sure, or at least spend like a portion of the chat doing a little bit of that.
Yeah. I don't know what else our chats would be about at
Right.
that point. so we might not do as many chats as normal.
Yeah, like
Probably
maybe your
not
Monday
do the
one.
Wednesday one. Oh.
Well, I was just gonna say by yourself anyway, and it's usually just like a 30-minute update. If
Yeah.
there's nothing to update, what's the point?
Right.
You're sitting in here alone.
I would say we commit to just the Saturday one.
I mean,
What's the point of the Wednesday one?
I don't know. I won't be working, so
Oh,
like
all right.
it won't be
I
as
mean,
bad.
yeah,
I won't
maybe.
be as tired.
Okay, that's true. I suppose we'll figure it out when the time comes. But we can pause replays because it's playlist on our side. At least what happens at night, unless you're talking about a different thing. But yeah, we can pause them. I just realized that I'm looking at only Twitch chat, so if anyone's joined us from a different platform, give me a second. Let's see if I can bring that up. Mean says, how did the bake sale go? Everything sell. So it went good. Not everything sold, but
We had a lot left over.
we were kind of counting on that because we also had a school event that Amanda had volunteered to bake things for. So it was like anything left over goes to the school bake. Not a bake sale, but the school sale.
Yeah, we had more left over than I was hoping for, though, honestly. I think when we did the Valentine's one, we completely sold out of the heart cookies.
Yeah.
And we had chocolate chip cookies and Rice Krispie treats, heart-shaped Rice Krispie treats. And I think we sold out of almost all of those,
Yeah.
if not all of the Rice
pretty
Krispie
good.
treats. It was pretty good. But we also didn't have as many. Like, we didn't have as
Sure.
much stuff for that one.
Yeah.
I think we had a few more cookies, but like there weren't that many Rice Krispie treats. The Rice Krispie treats were really low. We had, a good amount of chocolate chip cookies. But for this we had 4 different items, and we had a pretty good amount of each one. And yeah, there was we didn't have hardly any customers for the first hour and a half.
Yeah.
Took a while to get some people, and I got at least 4 text messages after the fact of people who said, oh, I didn't see this until it was too late. I totally would have come. Billy said that, Amber said that, a couple other people.
Yeah.
So,
next time we give a lot more.
So next time we'll give more notice, but even if we had done that this time, it probably wouldn't have really helped because we ended up switching the day.
Right.
From Sunday to Saturday anyway, and we didn't do that until yesterday, or until Friday, the day before. So I don't know that that would have really been helpful since we have switched today. And it would have been terrible to do it today. It's so crazy windy out there. I'm really glad that we switched it.
Yes.
It worked out really well. And even though it was crazy busy, hectic day yesterday, and we got up at 7 in the morning to decorate cookies, and we were baking all day on Friday, it still worked out really well because it fit right in between their martial arts and their school function.
Yeah.
And it allowed us to just go, okay, all this stuff is left over, now we can take it to the school. And then that meant today we just have a break. We don't have a whole thing happening today too, so that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had a lot more left over than I was expecting we would. And I know that Betty was bummed that not as many people came. We definitely only had 1 person that we didn't know come. And last time we did have more just kind of random people stop by.
It was at least 50-50.
Yeah, last time. Yeah, I don't know. We bought a lot of stuff, as far as ingredients and decorations and supplies and stuff. And, we made a lot of items. So we spent a lot of money, and they didn't make as much money as they did last time at all. So that was kind of a bummer. But they had fun.
Definitely
It was fun.
recouped
We
what
had
you
fun.
spent.
We did, but not much more than that.
No.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, that's all that matters.
I mean, it was fun. All the stuff that we made looked really good and
Yeah.
tasted good, and it was fun to make it. The girls did help me a lot with making the stuff. The only thing they didn't really help with was the pumpkin bread because I made that after they went to sleep. But everything else they helped with a good amount. The cookies they made almost entirely themselves. Literally all I did was roll out the dough. And they cut the cookies and they decorated all the cookies.
That's good.
All I did was I cut out the dough, I rolled out the dough, and then they cut out the shapes. And then like when they were decorating, I had to squeeze the icing out onto their cookies because it's just really hard to get out of the thing.
Yeah.
But anyways, we took a lot of cupcakes to their school. Did you get any pictures of the cupcakes? The cupcakes looked really cool. I really liked the gummy eyeballs. They had all different kinds of stuff on the cupcakes, like spider rings and bat rings and sprinkles and gummy eyeballs and skeleton lollipops, and the cupcakes looked pretty cool. I didn't get any pictures.
Really getting close-ups.
Iris made one. Oh, and she still has it in the kitchen. We can take a picture. It was it had a gummy eyeball in the middle, and then she put 3 candy corns around it. It looked kind of cool.
And then not a monster.
And they had it all decorated, and it looked really nice. And that was our big thing. And in the morning, they did. It was. Normally, Iris has her martial arts at 11:30, but yesterday was like a special, like sort of birthday for the martial arts studio because they've been it's like their 1-year anniversary of being open or whatever. So they had a big like celebration day, and they were doing all these free classes. So she didn't have her normal class, but she did like a special class focused on bullying and like self-defense. And we had signed Betty up for it too because she said she wanted to go, and then when it came time to go, she like got really anxious. And her anxiety took over and she did not want to do the class. So it was kind of a struggle at first, but eventually one of the coaches ended up getting her to join in, and she did it, and she had a good time. But
Yeah.
what are they doing? Getting your hair?
No, we just keep messing with my hands with their cold, wet noses. I just want to put my hands back so it can relax. Just tickling.
Nobody's messing with my hands.
Yeah, I got a sleeve now. Suck it.
You know what I meant, right? Always wondering things like, which litter is this? Yeah, I know what you mean. Commentary on the playlist. I got it. I had thought to say, if there's anything left, send it over. But then I remembered customers would probably enjoy it before it got to me. Yeah, I think that would be hard to ship. But we did save a little bit for ourselves. Like we each had a piece of pumpkin bread this morning. We each kept they each kept a cupcake. I didn't keep a cupcake. And the girls picked out like a couple of cookies to keep.
Yep.
We each had a bag of snack foods out there. And
we do.
Betty's friend is having a Halloween party tonight. I'm not going. But Sam and the girls probably will. Hopefully. Because otherwise Betty's going to be really upset. So yeah. I feel like, I don't know, looking forward to things slowing down. Now that's over. Once Halloween is over and our conferences are over, and these guys all get fixed. I feel like after next weekend things are going to slow down. We do have that concert next Friday weekend, and I'm not sure who's babysitting. I hope that Emily is going to be available. Actually, I'm going to text Cynthia while I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
To see if
Yeah.
that is in fact what it is. But I feel like after that, after weekend, things should be a little bit more mellow. There's really not a whole lot happening between next weekend and like Thanksgiving. And the girls have the week off for Thanksgiving. I have 3 days off. And then after Thanksgiving, I only work for I work 1 week in December. And that's it. And I have the rest of the month off. My break and the girls' break do not coincide very well at all. Because I work 1 week of December and then I have the next 3 weeks of December off. And then I go back to work like January 2nd.
Right.
But the girls don't have off until the end of December.
Right.
It's like the last week of December and the first week of January. And that's it.
Yeah.
So we only have 1 week off together. It's just kind of a bummer. And my parents are going to be here pretty much the entire time I have off. Or the entire time the girls have off. So they're going to be here a long time. Yeah, so. But they're going to go visit their friends for some of it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to like having time off work, having no fosters. It will give me a lot more free time to just get some stuff done. And my parents here, it kind of helps too, because like they keep the girls occupied. Sam and I have a little bit more freedom to like do stuff when they're here, which is nice. Oh, you guys, don't mess with that trash bag. Stop it. Like specifically tuck this in and hold it out. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna bring different litter boxes in here. I'm gonna do that today. Seriously? You're gonna scratch the Velcro. Why don't you guys scratch actual scratchers? I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do as far as like adoptions go.
Right.
Like if I'm going to try and move any of these guys to PetSmart. I might try and move some of them. Okay. Maybe not all of them. You know, I have to do photos and bios for everybody by next weekend. That seems unlikely to happen. Maybe it will happen next weekend. I have gotten some pretty cute pictures, but I feel like I probably need more.
Right.
Especially of Eeatsa.
Well, she's just so homely. I'm kidding.
She's pretty. But most of her pictures, she's like nursing.
Oh, yeah.
Or like wanting food.
Huh. Yeah. What are you doing? You want more dry food? Is that what's up?
Probably.
Oh, jeez.
They have work. It's like impossible for me to reach the whiteboard with that thing there.
It's not working right now, so I'll just take it out.
Yeah, like I don't want to break it by like leaning over it, but I can't reach.
Yeah.
need to see how much you weigh. You're like my only not 2 pounder. When I weighed her the other day, she was like 1 pound, 15.9 ounces or something. Okay. Oh, she's losing weight. She's 1 pound, 13.7. I don't know about this scale. Oh yeah, she's not even close. 13. That's not good. Oh, yeah. She's 2 pounds, 3 ounces. I need to write this down. Yeah, Swing Rain is losing weight. So we gotta figure out how to get her bigger or she's not gonna make that appointment. That's a task. That means she's got 3 days to gain 3 ounces. We might need to feed her alone. Feed her wet food alone in the bathroom or something. Or even shut her in the bathroom with dry food alone.
Okay.
A couple times a day.
Speaking of, I used the last can of wellness.
I ordered more.
Okay, when's that gonna get here?
Tomorrow.
So what do we do?
Go to Pet Smart. Petco. Alright, and she's 2 pounds, 5 ounces. She's good. And I know Kaya's pretty big. Swing feather. Stop. He is almost 3 pounds. It's 2 pounds, 12 ounces. Where's Kaya? No, this is wing feather. That was Kaya. Or did I just do? No, 212. This is wing feather. He's 2 pounds, 5.5. That makes more sense. Oh, speaking rain, you're killing me over here. How is she so much smaller than everybody else? Crazy kitties, they are.
Guys.
Excuse me. Whoopsie. Sorry. Excuse me. Watch out. Coming through. Scoot over. Deal. Is it bunk beds for the adults? I don't know what that means. Please elaborate. I do not understand your comment, question. guest accommodation, if you're talking about like when my parents come and visit, no, they sleep in Iris's room. What happens, we left the bunk beds in Betty's room so that whenever people come to stay with us, like my parents, we can still use Iris's room as a guest room, the same way that we used to when it was a den, although now it's just a more private guest room. And Iris goes into Betty's room and sleeps on the bottom bunk in her old bed in Betty's room. So they know when people come to visit that they have to, Iris graciously gives up her bedroom and Betty has to share her space again. But they do it because they like having Grandpa and Grandma come and visit, so. Iris's bed is like a full-size bed, so 2 people can sleep in it. That was like an intentional choice to keep it as a guest room space. I just scooped both these litters and I fixed that mat, but now I need to like sweep everything. Everything in here is just covered in like a layer of dust. Litter dust.
Hey Danish, over on the YouTube. Yeah, FYI, just a reminder to everyone, we do multicast now, so if we reply to people you don't see, they're just on other platforms.
Are the comments from the other platforms only on the small
Only
screen?
on the small screen.
That's kind of a bummer.
It
Because I can't
is.
read that.
I know.
Or see it. And I'm not used to looking there either.
Yeah.
But from here, I can't see it at all.
Yeah. No, right. For right now, most of those platforms are too quiet to worry about it.
Yeah.
Hoping I can convince the people that make StreamYard to make it pop out of their chat so I can put it in the big window. But if it actually does seem to be a thing where the other platforms start to become more active, we'll figure something else out.
So you use the last can of wellness as if like there's no more food for these guys?
Yes.
At all?
No.
So,
Yeah, I even used the other thing that was in there, the other kitten food last night, because I wanted to save the loaves for breakfast.
well, we just have to run to help.
You. What are you doing? Oh.
I feel like I should just trim off that part of collar that's hanging.
Sure.
And keep tucking it back in and it keeps coming off.
Yeah.
Boo. Insomnia. Insomnia. You've been very quiet this morning.
What? And means.
And means. Means is probably just doing Mia stuff.
That's true.
Like, getting her breakfast and things like that.
Just chilling right on. For the most part, us too.
And this water. Let's dirty. I'm drinking it. I'm all sick. Watch out.
Okay, I'm back. How about chats ago? Seems to be promising. I might need to wait for a minute to put this in. So, okay. A couple chats ago, you seem to be promising that, I assume, other platforms could, what other platforms could do with commands. So yeah, YouTube and Trovo, maybe Facebook and Kick should all be able to do any of the informational commands. So names and ages and things like that. Anything that just replies with a chat message, those should be available in any of the platforms that have an API connection. Anything beyond that, like game functions, theoretically, I think YouTube and Trovo should be able to do them, but because the chatbot is, let's say, broken, it probably doesn't work right now. And yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. The developers of that bot have been not really helpful in fixing that issue, so...
This cat is under this.
Under what?
Plastic needs to be tucked in. Pick up those. I'm just gonna ask you to pick up the dishes, but you're doing something.
Okay, I'm coming out. So,
See the spot on the floor is all
yes.
wet.
I read a thing. I think it was white vinegar is what we need to get rid of the dark spots from the other thing.
What did you read exactly?
I don't remember anymore, but I'm pretty positive about the solution.
Because the dark spots in here and the dark spots in the living room are from different things.
I understand that.
What just to put anything liquid on the wood? Also just knowing that like we've lived here this long and we've had cats for this long
I've
and
never had a problem.
never had this issue until just recently.
Yeah.
Go. Room for, what you call it, a dustpan this, the size of this room. Not just that little handheld one.
Yeah.
All of you cats are so obnoxious. You need to get a feather lined out for them.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Oh my god. If you guys ever want a very challenging task that is really frustrating, try sweeping a room with a bunch of kittens. It's like, I don't want to keep smacking them in the head with the broom, but it's kind of hard when they keep charging at it. No matter how many times I try and move them out of the way, they just keep coming back. Alright, I'm going to put this tray down. This mat is so, that whole corner is so yucky, because I never put a litter mat in there. But it doesn't really, like, because we put the tent there, it's kind of like really awkward to have a litter mat there, and I want to have that there under the tent in case they use like the bathroom.
Yes.
It's just so dusty. Like if there was a litter mat there, it wouldn't be so dusty and gross. Because it would all be trapped, like, in the bottom of the litter mat. This it wouldn't be an issue. I'm going to put the water in the tray. Dry food really soon too. I'm gonna get speaking reading some of this. How's your birthday, Janine? We missed this a couple of chats ago. You seemed to be promising.
Sorry about that.
Okay. How's your birthday, Janine? A non-event. Got sciatica. Thanks for asking. Hope you're enjoying your family. That sucks. Sciatica on your birthday. I mean, sciatica anytime is horrible, but especially on your birthday. Yeah, we said happy birthday to Means, but I don't think Janine was here on Wednesday night shot. So you're not the cat I want. How was your birthday, Means? I didn't really ask on Wednesday. We were so tired and preoccupied. Sorry, I kind of failed. Happy birthday to you both. I'm sorry about the sciatica. I hope otherwise it was an okay day.
Hello, Sarah. Oh my gosh, these kittens are too funny. They are
crazy.
They're full of chaos energy.
Shenanigans.
Yes.
Room is bananas. They are crazy. Can you pick up that pillow? Drop it back. And try to restick that tape over. It's probably goodness. Yeah. Probably got a bunch of hair on it.
Yeah.
Why do they sit on the water fountain like that?
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense. And all of them do it. Like not just this litter, but like every litter. They always climb on top of the water.
I don't know.
So on Thursday, that is the day when 5 of these kittens will be going to get spayed and neutered. So Thursday it will be kind of a quiet day in here for the afternoon part. apart, morning and afternoon of the day. Because there will only be Eeatsa and 2 kittens here on that day. But it's awesome. We're getting up because we you know, tried to get all the cancellations and tried to bump up their prices. We managed to get, we're going to have everybody spayed and neutered 2 weeks before we would have, based on our original plans. So that's great. I just hope I can get like my act together and get them adopted. I need to do bios and stuff, and I need to most likely that weekend of the 11th to 12th, I will take them to an adoption event. I think I might have November 10th off. It's Friday because Veterans Day is Saturday. If Veterans Day were Sunday, I would have Monday off.
Okay.
But I think because it's Saturday, I have Friday off.
Okay.
I probably didn't put that in my calendar, but I think it's in my plan. Which would be kind of cool, because then on the 11th, I would be doing an adoption event. Are you okay?
Got me through the tent.
Ow. Yeah, it's very thin. How long are you going to keep the game going?
I guess till the end of the month. Based on all the weird technical issues we have, I kind of feel like just ending it. But I'm sure there are people out there who still want to do it.
We got like 2 days left, so.
Yeah.
So Tuesday will probably be the last day.
Yeah. I think the Christmas thing is fine to do. It doesn't rely on the same sort of infrastructure. It's more based on events than it is based on commands. Or currency-based commands. So that'll be fine.
So whenever they go and bang on it, they just mess up that whole map.
Well, we'll put it over there.
Over that.
Well, you were the one that originally told me to put it over here.
That was when that was before.
Going on the most recent information I have.
Dusty map there. Put it all over it.
Okay. To move it. I already poked my hand once. You're asking for it.
Nobody pokes me.
Nobody pokes baby in the corner.
I got a feather one.
these guys a spring? Do you have hidden toys in your closet? Because I can
Probably.
actually give them certain toys that I can't normally give them because the gate is up.
Sure.
So they're not going to go out in the hallway. Like
Yeah, those,
sparkle balls, finger trap ones, and the springs I can give to these guys. Because it's not going to end up in the hallway. I feel like I did give them a spring already.
The only place it's gonna end up is your closet, so you gotta just
Keep an eye on it.
so, check it out.
Oh, I forgot my shoes were still in here.
Your phone's under the bucket, because Sparrow kept trying to pick it up. Okay, under the tape. Are you going to take the stream down? No. What are you talking
She's
about?
talking about when we don't have kittens.
Well, we already addressed that.
But I don't think she was here when we
I thought
addressed
she was here
it.
from the beginning. Anyway, you know.
We
it'll be
didn't
a
address that
playlist.
in today's chat at all.
We did.
No, we didn't.
We said it would be a playlist, and then then we were talking about when we would come on to do chats.
We talked about doing chat and doing the playlist commentary. We didn't actually specifically say what our plan was while we didn't have cats.
Yes, it'll be a playlist.
Yes, it will be a playlist. But we had also talked about, the last time we talked about having a cat tree, like moving in
That's true.
an
we did mention
extra
that
cat
last
tree
time.
and putting it in the corner by the window
Right.
and having like
House pets,
a pip, yeah, for the house cats if they go into that cat tree at all.
Yeah.
So that's a thing we'll most likely do. And I'm hoping that Aria will utilize the cat tree to kind of hang out in here, stay away from the other cats. Alright, I have a bunch of feather ones in here that don't have feathers on them, but I do have this pack of extra feathers, so I'm going to attempt to add a new thing to one of these ones. So let's see here. I have like streamer, I have all kinds of things. I have actual feathers. I have these like mylar streamers. And I have these little fuzzy worm things, which I don't think are very good, so I'm not going to use those. Should I do a mylar thing or a feather?
I don't know, what does chat say? Mylar or feathers? Shiny or feathery? Tight. Good feather for feather. Shiny for Mylar. Nobody cares. What happened to this one?
Feather.
Shiny. No, one for shiny. What's this for again? Well, we're putting on the feather one. An actual feather or a shiny Mylar
What should I add
stringy
to
thing?
this
Whoa.
empty
whoa,
feather
what?
ones? I am using it. That's my intention. That's why I want to put something on it so that I can use it.
Can you do a mix? Theoretically. I wouldn't.
I
Don't.
don't know.
You could, but I don't know how well that would work, but also feels like it would just get used up twice as fast. I would just do one. Unless somebody's putting 500 bits behind it.
CG says shiny, nobody else has commented.
Okay.
I'll do that unless somebody else comments, and then I'll do this feather. Unless
This is what we're looking
somebody wants
at.
to add bits, and then I guess I'm doing both.
Feathers like a teal.
And the feather is actually, it's a couple feathers. I think it's 2 or 3.
Alright, do this here.
I guess I'll try to find the thing, since that was the main
Consensus.
thing. Plus, I haven't tried one before, so we'll see how it goes.
Right.
See if they like it. Just interesting to see what it does, how it's different, how it compares to a feather.
Sure.
If I can get it open.
Okay.
Ooh, fun. It's festive, like if we were having a party, like if it was somebody's birthday, that would be a good birthday one. Or fiesta, Cinco de Mayo. Look at this. Look at this kitten. My glasses closed.
Just wait. It's coming. It's coming. Also, did you get the memo that your phone was under that blanket?
Yes. All right, I got it.
Alright, here we go. This is the moment you've all been maybe waiting for.
It definitely doesn't have that, like, I'm a bird quality to it. It's more just like, what the F is that? Founder's like, I'll get you. This is a really good time to take pictures because you can make them all stand like that. I'm gonna bring them over here. Hold on. Get your camera ready.
What if I do? I'm already taking videos.
I know, I want you to take a photo.
I understand that, but get my camera ready. I'm standing here holding my camera pointing
But
at the
is it a
cats.
video or
It's on
photo?
ready.
And you no,
Yes.
you have to stand way back. And I'm gonna bring them to the edge of that bed. So I'll be looking at you at once. So stand back. What?
I don't need to be way back.
You can't be that close to
Yes, I
them.
can.
No, you're not getting what I'm saying.
You have all of the cats in this frame. I don't know what your problem is.
Because when you're that close, then they try to get down. Here, Eeatsa, come here. Eeatsa.
Losing Samuels and herding cats. Oh, my father was a cat herder, and his father before him. Long line of cat herders. There's a GoPro camera small enough to attach to the feather end of the feather one. I don't know if that's the way to catch that. That seems like it would be very crazy. Even in slow-mo, that seems like the angle would move just too much. Maybe.
This is Kaya.
Yeah.
And this is Wingfeather. Wingfeather has the white and he's the more smoky.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Sounds right.
Yes. I still get them confused
Yeah.
constantly.
More coffee.
Me too, please.
So the original coffee?
These kittens are very cute.
Oh, Liz.
Eeatsa.
Around here kills me. She's crazy. We're probably gonna have to trim all their nails in the next week, by next weekend too.
tacky.
Thank you for the coffee, sir. Kentucky. So, if anybody wants to help us out, we could definitely use more wellness. We can use
Dry food.
more dry food. I think I need to add something to the wish list. I will add that today. Dry food, wellness, and cat litter. Also, we're getting low. I think we only have a bag or two of cat litter left, and we're going through that really fast. Because last time we got litter from the sanctuary, it was all like the small bags, so we go through those really quickly. So yeah, cat litter, dry food, and wet food. You know, make sure all of those are on the list today. That's really all we need. I mean, as far as supplies go, we don't need anything else right now. These guys are going to be leaving soon. We're not going to have new kittens for a while. Eventually, when we, start the beginning of the year to kick off the kitten season, we'll probably need more rescue cleaner and things like that. But in gloves, I think rescue cleaner and gloves will be the two biggest. But for now, it's just food and litter.
Yeah.
Food and litter.
Which you can find at cuteavalanche.com/wishlist. And you can generally, depending on the platform, get that link by doing !wishlist on Twitch, YouTube, Trovo, maybe Facebook and Kick.
Oh, and just FYI, for those of you that were around when we were doing our drive for Monet, when she got adopted, she did take with her water fountain, which she and Whitaker both utilize and really seem to like a lot. They drink a lot of water. So she took her water fountain with her. She took her little fancy couch scratcher with her, which Monet didn't really use as a scratcher, but she did use it as a bed, and Whitaker used it as a scratcher. She also took with her some of the toys that we got donated, the noisy toys, and what else? Oh, and the little mini cat tree thing that she got with the little hammock on it and the scratcher. She took that with her as well. So she went to her new home with normally we just send them with a few small toys, which we sent her with, but then also she got sent with 3 large items, which was her water fountain, her cat cardboard scratcher couch, and then the big cat tree thing that we had with the hammock. So thank you to everybody who donated all those items. I know Little Miss Bloom June did, and I can't remember who donated the water fountain, but pretty sure the cat tree thing was Little Miss Bloom Doom, and then the couch thing was Karen.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks to everybody. And then we just had a lot of other people who just supported with gift cards and that kind of stuff for Monet, which we truly appreciated a lot. We had her for a long time, and we were able to get the collars that she needed and all kinds of stuff for her. The special Tiki Cat. Oh, we had so many people donate Tiki Cat for her, which was like a blessing because she wasn't eating regular food, and the only thing we could really get her to eat, especially in the beginning, was the Tiki Cat, and it's very expensive, so that was nice. So thanks to everybody. So happy that, I honestly could not have picked a better person for her to be adopted by. Like, her adopter was just absolutely perfect in every way, and I was so happy that I held out and didn't go with any of those first handful of applications that we got that just weren't quite right for her.
you know? Like, they weren't terrible adopters, they just weren't quite right for her, specifically. You know, I probably would have adopted other cats, any number of those people, but like, it's just, yeah. So I'm so happy with how it worked out and where she went, and that her and Whitaker got to stay together, because they really did have such a nice relationship. And she really, Whitaker calmed Monet down and really mellowed her out a lot, and like specifically with like just anxiety and fear and that kind of thing. She really like comforted her when it came to like traveling in a carrier or like going to, you know, strange places like adoption events or the you know, nursery or whatever, sanctuary clinic. So yeah, that was awesome. So thank you to all those people who donated for them. We ended up not using the big, the double tent thing that I bought. I used some of the gift card money that I got and got that big double tent when it was on Amazon deal day, so it was super cheap. It was like $30. And we didn't even open it, but I'm saving it with all of our cat supplies out in the garage because I have a feeling it will come in handy again eventually.
Yeah.
But we just didn't need to because they ended up getting adopted so quickly after we got it, so that was great. You're stuck on my sweater. Thank you for letting go. So how long can I do this before they all get exhausted? Doesn't? Oh, they all went and hid behind there. One of them fell off this side of the bed and it made a noise and it spooked them, and like 4 of them ran and hid behind the trash cans.
Okay.
It was just you, doofus.
I just realized that our captions are not working again. I might need to, or knocked out senseless. Yeah. So, let me try stopping and starting this. Is there because it's trying to go to the old mic, that's why. I wonder if...
So the ones hiding are Wing Feather, Two Hawks, and Speaking Rain. Are those my scaredy cats? And these 4 are the brave ones?
Maybe.
Mommy's like, why are you in there? Come out. Trying to get them out, Eeatsa? Tell them, say it's okay. Nothing to be afraid of. Come back, little kittens. Come back. You should just pull the trash can out.
Hey, everybody.
Two Hawks, come here. Oh, and here's the spring.
Yeah. They're hiding behind the food bin.
Okay. It's okay. Come on, Hawk. Come on, Rain. These are funny. I like this toy.
Yeah,
It's a good,
working
it's
out.
a decent thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little bit different from the feather, but honestly, they can't get a hold of it as well, which is
Yeah.
kind of nice. You know, it slips through their paws. They get to swat it and touch it, but they don't get to like keep it.
Right.
Like with the feathers, they will like their nails get stuck in it,
Yeah.
which kind of is a drag because it pulls on their nails. And then also, if they get a really good hold of it, especially with their teeth, they'll try to run away with it.
Yeah.
You know, and this is not as easy to do that with, which is kind of nice.
Mhm.
Only one of the little strips has come off so far, and I just tossed it in the trash right away. So I like it. It's lightweight. You can toss around. It like sparkles because it's so
Right.
reflective, which is kind of nice. Blows with the wind. What do you guys think about the sparkle toy? Better than the feather? Not better than the feather? The same? Different? I think it's different. I don't necessarily think it's better or worse.
Sure.
But I think it is definitely a nice alternative, and I will definitely use them again. Buy them again. This is my
Yeah.
review.
I like it. Good squid.
Yeah.
Toy to Kitten Zero. Kitchen Zero. Thank you, closed captioning, for that insightful translation.
I also really like doing this because it gives me more insight into their personalities.
Sure.
You know, like the ones that are like super into it, like Brown Deer
Yeah.
and Sparrow, like I'm seeing that Brown Deer and Swan are the two most like actively hunting girls,
Right.
and Sparrow is definitely for the boys. I see that like Rain and Two Hawks are a little bit nervous, which is interesting to me. Brown Deer is the one who's really surprising me. She was the very first one to swat at it, to jump really high at it, and she's just like not giving up. I never would have guessed that of her. Speaking Rain, so cute. So, I'm not really sure how they're going to end up as far as pairs go. I'm also not 100% positive if I want to try to adopt Mom with a kitten or adopt her solo. I feel like she would do fine with a kitten.
Right.
I think she's over having all 7 of them.
Yeah.
But I think if it's just one of them, she would be fine. So, and seeing as how there is an odd number of them, I think pairing her with a kitten would be nice, because then you don't have to try and introduce the kitten to a random stranger, you know?
Right.
And unless she's going to a home to be a single cat, then you would also have to pair her with a stranger. And, you know, I don't necessarily think she needs to be a single cat. She doesn't seem to mind the company of other cats or kittens, so why not be with a friend, you know?
Yeah.
So more than likely, I probably will try to pair her with a kitten. You know, it may just be determined as far as who goes with who. It may be determined mostly by like who gets picked first and who the adopter is interested in or adopters are interested in.
Right.
But my goal, I think, would probably be to try to adopt them out in boy-girl pairs.
Mm-hmm. So
I would do like, you know, 3 boy-girl pairs, and then maybe like a girl with Eeatsa.
Yeah.
Like maybe Speaking Rain with Eeatsa.
Sure. Okay.
If I were gonna like pick, that would probably be my choice. Speaking Rain and Eeatsa, and then the others in like boy-girl pairs.
Kittens are almost as bad as someone other cell phone on a short pier.
Like
Right.
maybe Kaya and Sparrow,
Yeah.
Wing Feather and Swan, and then like Brown Deer and Two Hawks, something like that. Because that seems to be like the more like sort of like a more dominant and a more docile if you write them up that way. Plus it's a nice breakup as far as coloring goes. Yeah, so you're not like 2 blacks together or 2 tabbies together or whatever. It's kind of a nice mix to do it that way.
Yeah. Oof, jeez.
But a lot of it will probably get determined by like the potential adopters.
Sure.
Who they're interested in.
Just these are ideal pairings, but
Right.
not strict.
Yeah. And a lot of times they will ask for my opinion,
Yeah.
especially when there's so many to choose from and a lot of them are really similar.
Yeah.
They'll be like, who do you think is a good match, you know?
Yeah.
And I can tell them based on like gender and personality.
Whoa.
Like it's rare that I'm gonna pair two shy kittens together.
Sure.
You know, especially if I have a choice.
Yeah.
If I only have two kittens and they're both shy, then that's different. But if I have to choose from, I'm gonna pair a more outgoing kitten with a more shy kitten.
Yeah. Shoot. I just realized that because of the way we're doing this, I've been recording on OBS where the cameras come through, but the microphone is not paired to that video anymore because we're using software for multicasting. So this recording has no
Can I have
quality.
a treat?
Oh.
Stream's fine.
Can I have a treat?
Yeah. What is that?
They're organic. They're like
Little
Skittles,
fruit snacks? Oh, there's. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, yeah.
but they're organic.
Okay.
Organic.
Organic.
Can I have a treat?
Organic Skittles. Yeah.
Can I pet a kitten?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I pet a kitten with the purple collar who loves me?
She doesn't have the purple collar on anymore, but she has a blue ear.
That's
She's this
Okay.
one.
She has the blue ear again.
Yeah, her collar got all ripped up.
So are you gonna get her a new collar?
Probably not, because she won't leave it on. She keeps taking it off, so I'll
That's
just stick
a
with the ear
trick,
tip for
not
now.
a treat. Give her some Snickers ice cream. We just finished our Snickers ice cream.
A trick. A trick, not a treat. Round ear, is that you? And Sparrow? Yep. These are the two that are like Moalas.
Which two hid under a couch futon in their new home? No idea. That sounds so old. I have no idea who it is.
I mean several.
Yeah, like that doesn't.
So the spicy kittens were probably the most timid. So when believe it was Cinnamon and Ginger went to their new home, they hid under like a couch or something. They climbed up like into it, and then also, and their owner worked a lot with them for a long time. But then also their siblings who were Nutmeg and Clove were adopted by another woman, and they also hid under her couch for a couple days. They actually did branch out like the first day. She laid on the floor so they could kind of see her, and she just sort of hung out and like read a book or something, and she had put a bunch of toys around the room, and so they eventually came out to like explore the tunnel and stuff like that, but they did like go back under the couch frequently the first few days. So yeah, both pairings from that specific litter, those were Pepper's kittens. Cinnamon, Ginger, Nutmeg, and Clove, they all hid. But most of our kittens, when they get adopted, are pretty outgoing, and even if they are a little bit on the shy side, they still explore, because usually, we have them get started in one room, so it's like a large bathroom or a small bedroom or guest room or something like that, and generally they all like to explore at least a little bit, so probably just that pair, or that litter, I mean.
Yeah.
Because they were so skittish, so spicy in the beginning. I remember that Cinnamon was so spicy, we had to separate her. Do you remember that? So Pepper was in here with the kittens, and Cinnamon was so spicy that I ended up taking her to the living room, and she stayed in a crate for like 3 or 4 days out in the living room to be separate from everybody else. And I would put her, she was the one that I would put in my little, and I had that sweatshirt with the pouch, and I would carry her around in the pouch.
Yeah.
And she would hiss at me. And she's just like growling at me in the pouch. Yeah.
Can I use these if I suck on them for like an hour?
I think you should pick something different. Honey.
If you're gonna do that, I want to cut them. Can I cut them into smaller sizes? then I don't think you should. I think they're gonna get stuck on the roof of your mouth.
Seriously, I've had them before and they haven't gotten stuck.
So no pumpkin bed this year. Correct.
I mean, I can put it out. These guys are at least all healthy and they're all using the litter box, so they're not gonna pee in it or anything. But they're just gonna they're gonna hide in it. But I guess it doesn't matter because there's so many of them.
Right.
Even if a few of them are hiding in it, there's still gonna be cats on screen, most likely.
Sure.
It's not like all 7 of them and Eeatsa are gonna go in it at the same time.
Right.
So I suppose we could bring it out. Maybe I'll wait until they get back from their space. Spay neuters. Just in case there's any weird, funky, lingering germs
Right.
on the pumpkin. I don't want anybody to start feeling ill like 2 days before their appointments.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get through the appointments. Remind me again, was that means?
Yes.
Yeah. So means on Thursday, I will take it out. If you remind me.
Mm.
Cause it's wool, so it can't be washed. I've sprayed it with Rescue and I've vacuumed it and I've left it out in the sun. But it can't be like washed with water, so.
If I remember. Yep. Is that a reminder?
I might remember on my own. You never know. I just realized
Yes. Yes.
when I texted Cynthia earlier, it was the wrong Cynthia.
Oh no. Oh, hey Charlie over on YouTube. I didn't see your comment till just now. This is a 24/7 cat cam. We do 3 weekly chats that are usually 1 to 2 hours or so. So we'll actually probably be taking off pretty soon, but the cats will be here 24/7.
So it looks like all the cats are eating now. So they've officially gotten a little worn out from the wet feather pond and are hungry. They've worked up an appetite. So I'm gonna put that away. If I can get it in here. There we go. And we'll play with it next time when we come back for our chat on Wednesday. And I'll probably try and get some good photos of them when I do it. It's Wednesday. I'm sorry to forget my coffee.
Yep. All right. Are we good to wrap up?
Is that ring up there?
Maybe.
She needs to come in. It is.
Yeah, little one.
I wonder if the reason she's so much smaller is she either is not eating the dry food or she's not eating the wet food. Or she's not nursing as much. I know she doesn't nurse as much as the other kittens.
Maybe. Right, should I wrap up the chat?
Sure. Yeah. What time is it?
It's almost noon.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. Put you back to cats. I might be in and out today to like try and mess with the computer stuff a little bit here and there. But otherwise, we'll be back. I'll be back Monday for the solo cat chat with just me at noon, and then we'll be back Wednesday evening at 9 p.m. local time in the corner, top left. All right, have a good evening, or day, or whatever time of day it is for you. Peace, meow.
I should probably empty that litter too. Alright, I'm gonna add dry food to the wish list. Thinking about it.
I'm going to turn this volume down a little, folks, because kids and loudness.